Your version of events are somewhat different from what's transpired.
The fact that Chinwe came into the diary room and decided to call Ebuka a liar, and also Big Brother calling her out on her lies. Guys, I was watching Chinwe's diary section and I'm like, this is the, like, you go explain, tire, cause no evidence. But for this one, evidence bracket. Evidence was everywhere, and Big Brother was pulling out evidence, calling her out on all her lies. Chinwe's section is what I'm here to discuss with you guys. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, because guys, what Chinwe and Big Brother went through during their diary session, someone said it was aura for aura. They went band for band. They went M for M, because Chinwe was lying, Big Brother was calling her out. Chinwe was lying, Big Brother was calling her out. Chinwe tried to brainwash Big Brother into believing her own perspective. But Big Brother was like, no, I am the Big Brother and I see everything. You might have convinced your boyfriend or the housemate that this is what you did or this is what you meant. But for me, it will be hard for me to be convinced.
Biggie.
You must remember, Big Brother sees and hears everything.
Yes, Biggie.
You may proceed.
Guys, I welcome you to today's video. My name is Shooks. You already know this housemate Big Brother has been calling them separately, not by pairs, but individually, to come and have their personal diary session. And today, the likes of Double K, the Keleris, the Ben, they all came to their diary session. And the Chinwe pair also came for their diary session, but it was Chinwe's diary session that I paid more attention to, because I want to see what happened. We remember during Sunday night eviction what happened, what transpired between her and Ebuka, and so I was keen to hear what she would say during her diary section, how she would vent, coupled with the fact that she's been giving housemate this weird energy. She's been having this weird energy about her since that live eviction show. And so when she came into the house, Big Brother asked her how she was feeling. And then she was like, Big Brother, she's happy, but she's drained. She has a low energy, but she's happy. So Big Brother was like, okay, what kind of energy are you low on? Is it physical energy or is it mental energy? And she said it's a little bit of both. So Big Brother was like, okay, Chinwe, tell me, what is it that has been draining your energy, or what has drained your energy? Guys, Chinwe started talking. Like, Chinwe talked for more than 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe more than 30 minutes. And she was just painting a different scenario of what everybody saw, of what Big Brother showed the whole viewers. Chinwe was changing the narrative, trying to twist words, trying to play a different game, trying to tell Big Brother that what he saw that transpired during that fight between her and the Checkers sisters was not what happened. And I'm happy that Big Brother called her out on different occasions. And coupled with the fact that she outrightly called Ebuka a liar.
How my own words were being misconstrued. But
How were your words misconstrued by the host?
But the first thing that happened was when during the live eviction show, when Ebuka kind of took what she said out of context. I mean, I was like, no, he did not take it out of context. You said something and he called you out. In fact, what you said is more like what you said is more bad than how Ebuka phrased it. Guys, I was just looking at that diary session and I'm like, this is the Big Brother I like to see. The Big Brother that calls this housemate to their bullshit. Because this housemate have always tried to, whenever they come into the diary room, they try to change the narrative of how we the viewers are seeing them. So for Big Brother to give Chinwe a reality check, I was like, no.
What did you say?
I said, I've literally had to hold Zion's hand. And
what you did and what you are explaining you did are two different things. And Chinwe on the other hand was like, no, Biggie, what I did and what Ebuka said are two different things. And a Big Brother would be like, no, what Ebuka did was even lighter than what you did. What you did was heavier. What you did was very, like, yo guys, it was epic to watch. So during her diary session, she said that the events of Sunday got her down, but yesterday she kind of felt good. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's because of the dose of Zion she got yesterday. That's why she felt good. And then she went on saying that no, that even after yesterday, after she felt good yesterday, that she woke up today feeling kind of bad. And the energy that she's getting from the housemate are off. And coupled with the fact that some of the housemates that she's close to are now distancing themselves from her, now annihilating her from themselves, that she doesn't even know why it is happening. And Big Brother was like, have you asked yourself why that is the case? And she's like, no, Big Brother, but I don't think I'm that kind of person that will always go looking for people's trouble. I'm a cheerful person. She kept on praising herself, how she gets along with everybody. And Big Brother was like, let's take it back to the last week's head of house ballot. And she was like, yes, Big Brother. And Big Brother asked her, did you campaign for the vote? Did you appeal to the housemate to vote for you? And she was like, yes. So Big Brother was like, okay. At the end of the day, when you found out that you didn't win, how did you react? And she was like, no, you see, Big Brother, I was pained. No, how did you react? And she was like, no, Big Brother, the thing is, I was pained, and it was only them Badiwe twins that I didn't speak to for a couple of days after what happened. Because I have spoken with them before the head of house ballot, and they promised their vote to me, and they went on and promised the same thing. So for that, I felt like they betrayed me. They threw me under the bus. So that was why I didn't talk to them for a couple of days. And during that period of days that I didn't talk to them, they used that opportunity and started bad mouthing me to all these housemates. And the funniest thing is that these housemates are now judging me from them Badiwe's perspective, that they are not even giving me the chance to explain myself. They are not giving me the opportunity to get to know me. They're just judging me from what them Badiwe twins said, and it is not good. She also went on rambling how the housemates didn't help the matters after what happened during the live eviction show, and also how Ebuka misinterpreted her word, that Ebuka took her word out of context, and coupled with the fact that when that happened, the housemate was like, just acting as if she committed the worst offense in the history of humankind. But it's because what she said was taken out of context from Ebuka. And Big Brother was like, no, it wasn't. So what you said wasn't taken out of context. If you feel like it was taken out of context, go and ask DJ Flo how she interpreted what you said. Because what the host, which is Ebuka, interpreted from what you were saying was that you sponsored Zion, or was that you have been taking everything, you've been taking care of Zion. And Chinwe was like, no, Big Brother, that wasn't what I mean. What I meant was that during the process of getting into Big Brother Naija house, I've been the one taking care of everything. I've been holding Zion's hand, making sure that he does everything that is required of us to do. She also shared her vote of thanks to the custodian for not voting her out, citing that if it was another housemate or if it was another pair that was the custodian, that she would have been gone by now, that she knows in her heart of heart that if it was another housemate, or if not for the power of evict only that the custodian, which are the streets, got on Sunday, that by now that she would have been gone. That when Big Brother called her name in the top 4 housemates with the least vote, that she could feel the housemate being eager to just come into the dining room and call her name and vote her out. But at the end of the day, she's happy that she's still in this house, and happy for the custodian happy to that the custodian didn't vote her out with their power to evict one housemate. She went on and on and on and on, trying to explain to Big Brother what she meant by what she said, that Ebuka misinterpreted her word, that Ebuka kind of took her word out of context. She went on and on and on, trying to let Big Brother see it from her own side. But Big Brother was adamant and like, no, I'm not going to say it from your own side, because I know what you did, I know what you said. And Ebuka is also watching the show, and I am Big Brother. I see everything, so you can't just change my mind on what I see and what I know. She also said that she has taken full responsibility for everything that she does, that she takes responsibility for her action and her word. But for what happened on Sunday, it was misinterpreted and taken out of context. And she will keep on saying it, that what she said and what Ebuka interpreted was totally two different. And Big Brother was like, no, what Ebuka said is even actually slightly better than what you said. What you said, you kind of reduce this guy to nothing, but Ebuka tried to patch it up and make him not feel bad. And she was like, yes, big brother, I know, but it was still taken out of context. And I've spoken with Zion. I know as a guy, his ego must have been bruising, but I talked to him and I have begged him. I tried to make him understand that what I said was not what Ebuka translated, that it was taken out of context. And she's happy to say that that they are happy now, and hopefully Zion will see her in a good way and not hold grudges against her or plan for revenge. And it reminded me of what happened today, the conversation, I think it was Mickey or Femi and what's his name, Zion, was having. And Zion was talking about all the sex that him and Chinwe has been having. And I'm like, Zion, this is not the kind of conversation you will be having in the public. Maybe, just maybe, Zion is still angry over what Chinwe said about taking care of him, sponsoring his lifestyle and all that thing, and he's trying to get back at Chinwe by making that kind of comment. Because as a guy, you never hit and talk, guys. It is the general rule. Don't eat and talk. Like, you don't talk outside what happens indoors. So for Zion to come out and publicly say that yes, that he and Chinwe has been having sex in their house since they get into this house, I think it's his way of getting back to Chinwe. But let me know, what do you think about that whole conversation between Zion and all the housemates? I think it was a Femi where they talked about their sex escapade and also confirmed that Sean and BBNAIJA and had sex. What do you think about that? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. She also talked about how she doesn't want Zion to feel bad, and how she wants Zion to know that whatever was said during that period of her being angry was not what she meant, and that some emotions overwhelms her, but she's trying now to learn not to speak when angry or not to talk out of anger, that she has seen how hard or how hurtful the what she said can be to other housemates, especially to Zion, but she's trying her best not to talk out of anger. And people ask her, okay, how do you feel about DJ Flo and the head of house ballot that you casted? And she was like, yes, big brother, I noticed that in that house, DJ Flo is my only person, and also Zion, they are the only two people that I talk to in that house. I used to be close to BBNAIJA and Dipe, but after what happened, I've noticed that whenever I tried coming to them, they always take their face away. They don't even kind of acknowledge me. I'm always the one reaching out for their friendship, but they've been distancing themselves from me. So Ruthie and DJ Flo are the only partner in that house, are the only housemate in that house that I talk to. So me voting for them during that head of house ballot is my way of showing them appreciation and telling them that they are not alone in that house. Because she also noticed that they too are also their only partner. They are the only pair that are always sitting alone, that they don't talk to anybody, that even if they want to talk, it's her and them. So her casting her vote for DJ Flo and Ruthie is her way of showing that you are not in this journey alone. And they talked about a lot of things, but these are just the most important things that they talked about, that I say let me come share with you guys. So guys, just what do you think about the whole diary section if you watched it? But if you don't watch it, what do you think about what I have summarized in today's video? Chinwe calling Ebuka liar, telling a different story from what happened between her and the Chizoba and BBNAIJA and Onyeka, the fight, because she painted a different scenario. And I'm happy that Big Brother called her out for that. So what do you think? Share your thought down below. I would like to hear what you think and how you view everything that has been going on in the Big Brother Naija house. I'll see you guys on another one. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.